Hi all, this is Solo bringing you another YouTube video, and today we are talking about Endgame in Path of Exile 2 and things I think they need to change, right? So in the Endgame in Path of Exile 2, there is a requirement to find waystones. And if you don't know what waystones are, they are basically map keys, I suppose you call them, that you open to open the portals to go into the next area. You can buy level 1 waystones from the vendor, but he does not sell anything above that. So the problem I have now is I have now been trying to find tier 4 maps or tier 4 waystones, which are these things here, for the last sort of couple of days, right? Couple of days at least. I found a couple, and literally they do not drop, and I do not understand why they are not dropping. I'm in tier 3 maps. I'm constantly doing tier 3 maps. I even upgrade the rarity on my maps to try and increase the waystone drop rate, but they never seem to drop the tier above. They always seem to drop the same tier, and there's no way of buying them unless you go into the auction house or buy them off another player. That is a problem in itself, because if you're trying to do this solo, and some people like doing it on hardcore where you can't use a marketplace or a shop and you can't trade with other players, you are kind of screwed, dude, right? So in my opinion, they need to buff the drop rate of waystones, and especially the ones you are trying to farm for. Like I said, this tier 4 map, I've done 2 out of 10. Realistically, I've done about 30 tier 3 maps trying to find the 2 or 4 tier 4 maps that I've actually got. And obviously, sometimes if you're playing on softcore, if you die, you lose a map anyway, right? So it's extremely hard and extremely sort of frustrating when you finally grind like hours for this map, find it, and then die, right? So why, in my opinion, you should be able to at least buy it from the vendor once you unlock your first map, right? So if you unlock like a tier 3 map, you should then be able to go to the vendor and buy tier 3 maps, right? Even if they're just like standard Bob standard tier 3 maps, right? The end game basically incentivizes you to grind more and more tiers. Once you get the 10 tiers of the 10 maps of that tier, so I grind 10 tier 4 maps, I will get some points that I can then use to put on my Atlas tree. The Atlas tree is your passive skill tree that you get for endgame. You can then customize the maps and stuff like that as well, based on what you choose, right? So you have an Atlas map here, and on this Atlas map, every 10 maps you do, you then go and get points, and then you put these points into this passive skill tree. So as you can see, I've got a couple of points here, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Okay, so you get 2 points each tier, and as you can see, there's a lot, right? Each one is for different things, like increased boss difficulty, increased multipliers for different maps, increase difficulty on sanctuums, and increase pack sizes, increase mob sizes. They have additional add-ons, like they contain different items and stuff like that. So it's all here and there. It depends on your choice. You can do whatever you like. 10% chance to be a tier higher. This is probably what I need to spec into. This is probably what I need to spec into, right? I've gone for this one. Quality. Maybe I've just gone into the wrong one. I don't know. But either way, even if you don't spec into it, because a new player who's just got the end game isn't going to know that anyway, right? So they're just going to go whatever. And yeah, so even if you don't spec into it, you should still... Oh, no, hell no. Oh, hell no, not this guy. Dude, that AoE, dude, you can't even block it. There we go. Die, dude, die. I'm gonna have to keep close to this guy. Luckily for me, I have a 90% evasion rate, because I'm an evasion build, thank God. And you see, he didn't even drop one tier, not even one waystone finder. Like, one map, anything, not even a tier 1. Like, you drop nothing but items, right? Which is no good. But yeah, so that is the main issue I have. The fact that you want to progress on the end game, and for new players, it's just like, nah, dude. You know what I mean? And it's just hard. And I think if you're a melee player as well, you see end game melee players, they're basically using a ranged attack. Even though they're melee, they're still using a ranged attack. If they're using Sunder or something like that. Something that basically has like a long range to hit them with. Because you just do not get the clear with the melee characters either. And you're putting yourself at risk all the time. Because at the minute they need to buff armor. Because armor is just garbage at the minute. If you have to go full ES as a warrior to survive end game, right? You can go armor, but you're gonna have a bad time if you're trying to go solo self-found or, you know, no death runs. You're gonna be in a real bad time, right? So that is one of my main complaints about the game. In terms of item rarity, right? So there's this thing in the game called item rarity, which is a massive issue, right? Item rarity in this game, as you can see, increased rarity of items found. Increased rarity of items found. Increased rarity of items found. I now have a 70% chance increase of item rarities. My item to be increased rarity by 70%. I think the maximum build is something like 150 or 120 or something like that, something crazy. These are just items I found along the way. But I have found a lot more uniques because of the item rarity. So that automatically incentivizes you to then go and find item rarity and prioritize that over like actual skills that could actually keep you alive, like extra mana, extra health and all that sort of stuff. Because item rarity drops you the good gear, then you can then go level up another character with the good gear equipped at the very start of the game and be completely broken getting through the campaign super quick, right? The one good thing I will say about this so far is the refund cost is not too bad. Okay, so if I wanted to refund this, it's cost me 5,000 a time. 5,000 a time is not a lot, okay? So we're gonna go waystones, all waystones. I literally just found this out, literally as I'm making this video. It's really funny. Essences, pack sizes. No, I don't really care about pack sizes. But the only reason I'm doing that is because quality or pack size. Is there any way to increase my number of higher tier waystones? Because that's what I want, right? That's the main thing I want. I'm going to try it and see what I'm going to do on this video, but honestly, I don't know. I want that one, so I'm going to have to go that one, and then that one? Nope. Ah, that's so annoying, dude. I need one more point to get that. Well, we're just going to go with that, right? Okay, so let's see if it makes any difference. But a new player will not know this, and like I said, it's not good. So yeah, like I said, with item rarity, it's basically making you prioritize item rarity over anything else because you want that decent weapon, you want that decent armor, you know, you want that 1,000 armor evasion rating, right? You know what I mean? It's insane. And because you want that, you prioritize the rarity to get them good items. And even if they're not very good, they're still worth quite a lot because of high rarity, so you can just sell them at a vendor for a lot of money. So obviously a lot of money is good as well. And yeah, it's just insane, right? And these are just the issues I think I have with the game at the minute. If you're on the fence about buying this game, still buy this game. I think next week, the devs are probably going to release this patch. It's going to be nerfing a lot of builds, like Spark builds, who just go around and press one button and everything dies. They're going to be nerfing a lot of different things, like this gas arrow I'm using at the minute. I actually have insanely high attack speed and skill speed at the minute. That's why I'm doing so much damage. But they've actually nerfed this already, this gas arrow. But because obviously I have such high attack speed, that it actually it's still quite strong, and I have extra area of effect. And yeah. Oh crap, I hate them guys, dude. Yeah, I can't dodge AoE, so you can dodge AoE if you have acrobatics, but you lose 70% of your evasion rating, right? Which is absolute garbage at endgame, because you go from like 90% down to like 60%. and that's just no good. Another main thing I have, right, a problem with Endgame. Did you see how much loot I just got? Did you see how much loot I just got? You have 6 portals in total, right? On this video, I think I've just gone through 3 portals, just selling loot, right? And it's just insane because you use, honestly, sometimes when they drop loot, it is absolutely insane the amount of times you have to backtrack to your base just to sell the loot, right? It's absolutely insane. And you shouldn't have to, you should be able to like either put another stash tab, I suppose, in your inventory. Like you can go stash it straight into your actual stash at home, like your inventory stash at home, rather than just using your inventory slots just for like end game, not obviously for the rest of the game, but like because you have so much loot. Like the 6 portals just ain't enough. You literally use 5 out of the 6 portals just to be able to backtrack and sell the gear, and then you're picking and choosing what gear you want to keep and what gear you want to chuck. It's really, really bad, dude, sometimes. Oh, gotta watch that guy. And obviously my frenzy charges, my little green orbs, they automatically get absorbed every, I think it's 8 seconds, or 6 seconds or something like that, to then give me 8% extra skill speed as well. So that's obviously an extra buff as well for the skill speed. So this map is now complete, and I done that map while making this video. Did I get any waystones? Even though I just reset and got my passive skill tree to do nothing but waystones, basically. Right? Not one waystone dropped in that entire area. And this area was 15% increased rarity of areas, 40% less energy charge rate, 145% waystones found in this area. How many did I get? I got 0. Okay, and I respec'd my skill tree to get more waystones at a higher tier. So this is the issue I am having at the minute. I'm trying to do tier 4 maps, and I cannot find a tier 4 waystone, even though if I do tier 3 maps, it's just insane, dude, right? I am getting lots of money though, I'm not gonna lie. So I've got a tier 3 waystone here. I'm going to deliberately go over and upgrade this, right? Let's use one of these on it, right? Okay, so now we have an 80% chance of a waystone drop. Shocked ground isn't too bad. But like I said, it's just insane that I have to go through this many maps to try and find one tier higher. And even with a like 100+% of waystone drop rate increase, I still don't have one on the entire map after beating 3 bosses and clearing most of the entire area. This is the issue I have, and it's just insane, dude. I'm trying to grind up to the end, like end bosses. Obviously, I'm probably not going to beat it with this build. I've only got like 1200 health, and if he does a slam, I cannot evade it. So probably not going to beat it with this build, but at least I can get to that end game and get that good loot, right? And then I've got a level. Currently, this warrior's level 7. This archer's level 72. Sorry. And then I have a level 74 warrior. I have a level 76 mage. 76 summoner, and a level 55 mage. And I think it's like level 45 crossbow guy. Crossbows aren't very good at the minute. Kind of too slow. Maybe endgame there'll be something different, but it's a real struggle to get through the campaign with a crossbow guy, to be fair. So I just didn't bother. So next week, like I said, next week they're going to release new patches for the game. Balancing and buffing, hopefully, like the other classes like crossbows need buffs. Melee's armor needs like just a complete rework. I don't understand why it's just how is ES just so much more superior than armor. Evasion is just superior to armor as well. Like I said, I'm now my first tier 1 in a tier 3 map. Thank you very much. Exactly what I needed, even though I just buffed it and everything. But yeah, like I said, it's just insane, dude. It's just absolutely insane that this is happening. Like, if you want to grind it out, I think you have to get basically item rarity increase. I think some people say that helps, some people don't. I'm not 100% sure. But basically, item rarity you need to stack to try and get these waystones. Like I said, I've got 70% increased item rarity drop rate, and I also have the was it 40 or 50% waystone tier drop rate as well. And like I said, we're getting tier 1s, right? I have a tier 3 map, and that's the first one I've got in the last 2 maps after beating every single boss, which is insane. Every single map boss, sorry. And like I said, you've also got the issue with the inventory being too small. Like I said, I'm not even... I've got 5 or 6 items in my inventory and it's full, right? What's going on? What? Dude, I swear to God. But yeah, so that's just the issues I have with Endgame in a minute. Is this bugged? Oh, is it because I'm shocked I can't do it? Is that why? And the sound sometimes cuts out as well. It's weird. I think it's when you have a big explosion on screen or something. There we go. Right. Can I do it now? Anyway, yeah. So that's no, it's bugged. Okay, lovely. Lovely. Okay, so what am I going to chuck away? Chuck away that. Chuck away that. Was that white? That was a dual string bow. Oh, I might keep that just in case. Either way, it's bugged. Right, so yeah, that's just my thoughts about Endgame. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is item rarity a problem? Have you been finding waystones like with higher rarity like easier? Because I certainly haven't. And what do you reckon about the balancing? What do you reckon GGG is going to do when it comes to balancing next week, when they actually finally release a patch to balance some of these issues, right? I think there's also been, like, is it duping on the trade? Apparently there's been copying on the trade, like somehow there's a bug to dupe items or something like that, people have been saying. I don't really use the auction house much to myself, so I don't really know how it works. But yeah, apparently there's been cheating, some sort of cheating, duplicating items for a glitch or something, or bug or some sort of issue like that. What do you reckon about that as well? Let me know in the comments below. Hopefully GGG will sort this out next week, and the patch will just sort everything out, and yeah, we can have a better experience. Because at the minute, new player experience for Endgame, I don't think it's going to be ideal, right? I just don't think it's going to be ideal. Anyway, if you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.